Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am Matt, aka This Dad's Platinum Journey, and we are back with Final Fantasy XVI. It's been a couple of weeks. I apologise for being away. It's been quite a busy one. I might better talk to you a little bit more about what I was up to in a little bit. We're going to be rejoining the game back where we left off, though, a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't obviously caught up, please don't forget to go and catch up in the playlist. They're all there. All the live streams are all recorded and ready to go live straight after the stream has finished. Hey, how you doing, Simon? It's great to catch you here. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for your stream earlier on today. We're going to jump straight over into the main overlay here. So we've rejoined Clive back at the new hideout. We've just had everything go down in the last stream. We've lost Cid, unfortunately. The hideout is now gone.
Something has happened to Martha.
And yep, that's right. We have to go over to Otto, and we're going to be taking a trip over to Martha's again to kind of see what's been going on over there. Our aim today is to kind of get, in the title of the stream today, is to try and get ourselves towards our next main destination, which is Drake's Breath. So we'll try and get this sort of mini quest kind of going on. And we'll see what Otto's got to say for himself. This is where a lot of the game kind of opens up as well, because we're going to be getting a few things like side quest stuff we're going to be able to start doing. There's a lot of NPCs inside the hideout. They're going to be giving you brand new quests, so it's always good to kind of catch up on those. Try and keep up to date with them, and that way you won't have so much to do later. It's up to you, of course, when you tackle them. But I always find it better to try and just make sure you're just going to get them nailed off out of the way straight away. Although I won't try and do too many on the streams. I want to try and keep this as story heavy as possible.
They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Ross.
Oh, we still haven't started the second playthrough. I'll be honest with you, Simon, it's not that bad. Everything just seems to scale with this game. It's not like it's any more difficult than it would have been on your first playthrough. It's just the enemies are the same level as you. It's like they were in the original playthrough. So I wouldn't massively panic about doing the mode. The only thing that I'll say is bosses are very spongy. They just take a long time to take down. You can make it easier, of course, with the rings and stuff. They hit hard, don't get me wrong. But I should think you'll generally be okay with it. It's not too bad. Right, so Curse Breakers. Where are they? Where are the Curse Breakers? Have I got to go somewhere? Sorry, I completely missed that. Oh, there's a side quest there. I'm not going to do it. Oh, sorry, open world. There we go. Okay, so off we go. Right, fine. I think in terms of side quests, it's literally just that one. That's fine. We can do that later. So let's travel here to Martha's Rest, and we're going to go and find our Curse Breakers. I think I remember.
What happened here?
Oh my goodness.
We need to find the others.
It's always doom and gloom with this game, isn't it? Right, let's have a look.
Cid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes.
But yeah, I was sorry, obviously apologies for being away last weekend. I was a little bit busy. I had a video to make, which went live on Final Fantasy Union on Tuesday. Very interesting video, and it has sparked some controversy. But I think it was a pretty I think it was a really, really interesting concept of video. Do go check it out, because I think it's very, very good.
Take care of the people here.
Essentially, what we've delved into is, in the original game, not remake, we've delved into the original game as posed the question of what if Aerith survives. And we kind of delve into all the information that we know, not necessarily within the OG Final Fantasy VII, but also with other texts and things that have kind of gone alongside it. And it's a really interesting question, and I think it's a pretty decent way of kind of like looking into it.
was no
obviously if you've
time
never
for
played the OG, then it's a massive spoiler, but which is where the controversy comes in. But most people know that happens in Final Fantasy VII, but it just delves into it, and we don't touch on remakes continuity at all. So don't worry about anything to do with Rebirth. It's not really about that. It's just about posing the question. So it's something quite fascinating to delve into. So I was pretty proud of that one. It was a really decent video to make. But the other thing that I was doing over the weekend, just why that was video obviously being busy not doing this, was that we at Final Fantasy Union hosted our first fan event. I say our first fan event. We've hosted fan events before, but for a long time, where we had...
Up ahead.
Oh, hello. Here's Martha. Where we had, obviously, the voices of Final Fantasy Union, Daryl, and this man, Clive, Mr. Ben Starr himself, hosting a quiz in London. And it was amazing, and it was brilliant. We had other voice actors from 16. We had Gav there. We had all sorts going on, and we had other media. We had other personalities on YouTube going over. Even the Night Sky Prince flew all the way over from America just to be there. It was amazing, and everybody had such a fantastic time. So if you are watching, do go over to Final Fantasy Union. Do go check them out. They are a great Final Fantasy channel. And do look out for in the future. We don't know if anything's going to happen for another one. We're going to see. But, like, fingers crossed, hopefully, we'll be able to do one in the near future.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
So we're going to be running off, I believe. And finding these bearers, I believe, have been black shields.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too fast.
Right, okay, let's get ourselves up there. There we go. I have to get myself back into the combat of things of these, because it's always trying to figure out, like, how to play this game again, unfortunately. Is that it? Oh, no, there's another one. Is that it? There we go. I always find these black shields to be a little bit of a throwback to Final Fantasy II. I always find that's quite an interesting kind of take on that. Ah, they've released the pictures on Twitter as well. Oh, that's awesome, actually. We were waiting for those to come out. It was an incredible event. It was really, really fun. I do highly recommend, particularly if the next one obviously does take place, to kind of check it out. Obviously, some people obviously got a long way to travel. It can be a late night. But I thought it was well worth it. Right, let's head our way over here. This is hopefully quite a quick mission.
Are we too late?
I think so.
Someone inside.
I think so. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
All these guards, they make me laugh.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the
Because it's like, these two are dominants of icons. They hold extremely powerful spells and abilities. And yet these dudes are just like, yeah, these guys are going to die. And it's like, no,
Dare you speak those words?
no, they're not.
You no honor.
Clive.
It's just like,
Take long.
yeah, no, Clive, it probably won't. It probably won't. It probably won't. Okay, well, you're one down. Okay, let's take out the rest of these guys, because they're kind of boring me now. Alright. I feel like that's it. It's always hard to see when that storm cloud's going. I mean, it completely wipes them out. But there you go. Done. I don't think I took a single hit, to be honest with you. But it always, I feel like when you get the guards or the guys in shields and stuff, and they're just like, oh, you must die by the Empire. And you're like, no, I'm not.
I think so.
Hey, Rich. How you doing, buddy? Evening, mate. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us this evening. How's it been, mate? Are we excited for Rebirth? That's my main question. Always excited for Rebirth.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
He may still be, but I don't think he is. Right. I'm just hoping that the sound is okay for everybody, actually. I just want to double check that. Is the game volume loud enough? Because I did turn it down. I'm always concerned because the thing about this game is it gets really loud in the battles and it's quite quiet outside of that. So I want to make sure that in the battles it doesn't go too mad for everyone.
What little magic they had left in their bodies.
No.
Clive, he's breathing.
Oh, nice. You went skiing, did you, last week,
Friends of
Rich?
Martha.
Oh, fantastic.
We're here to help.
I am massively looking forward to Rebirth. I really am. The next patch on the demo releases on the 21st, where we get to kind of go around Junon. I think that's going to be incredible. Like, to have a little bit of a play around in the open world. I think that's going to be cool. I don't think it's going to be a massively long demo. I think, from what I understand, that portion is quite a small area, but it gives you an idea of how to do some of the battle intels and how to go around the map and some crafting things and just some bits and pieces. I feel like it just gives you a nice little teaser as to what it's going to be like when we get to it. And I feel like they've chosen Junon because of that reason. It's not a massively large space. And I feel like you have the Monster of the Deep boss fight, I think. At least that's what's been shown off in a previous demo that people have been able to do. In other locations, they've been there doing that.
In here, we found a survivor.
Yeah, but
Clive,
yeah.
he's gone.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, knocking the mic there. Where were this lot though? Where were these curse breakers?
Laid the abbot to rest.
Ah.
Bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials.
I'll be honest with you. I think
I've gathered
you
the bearer's remains.
you could go ahead and obviously just leave the demo and not really worry about it too much. I feel like the difference is with Remake, people were so desperate to kind of try out the new battle system that it was kind of like, you know, the intrigue was there to kind of have a go. I think now that people have played that, I think the interest is, you know, obviously people are excited to play, but
Cole and I will remain here
I think that was one of the things going into Remaker initially was sort of like, you know, being able to play this new battle system. And you could probably leave the demo. The only thing I would say is like this, you can play the demo and then skip that section when you come to it in the main game. It's up to you. So you're almost playing the start of the game, and then when you load it up, you can just skip that bit and then just kind of carry on from where you left off. So you can kind of almost play the first couple of hours and then, you know, jump ahead a bit. So it's completely up to you when it comes to it. Where am I going to? Make for Riddick's jump. Perform. They cast in. Okay, I'm just heading. I am heading back this way. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I do highly recommend like the demo. I think it was really good time. And like I say, just because you get the chance to oh, where am I going here? I don't really want to go this way. I need to go this way. I think. Pretty sure I do. So I feel like I have to go around this way. Yeah, down this way. Cool. Although this is where you kind of get introduced to one of the Huns. I feel like this is one of them. An evil eye or something. Ah! Oh, the Airman. There you go. I knew it was like a classic name for a beast in Final Fantasy. Oh, okay, fine.
What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating
Ah!
eyeball.
Uh-oh. There we go. Ah. Poof. Okay, let's just right, let's try and see if we can get this guy. He keeps moving around. Let's go for a stagger up here. He may have moved, actually. Yeah? Okay. Where's it gone? Oi! Oi! Whoa, no way! What was that all about? Let's see if I can get this stagger up again here without it, like, you know, disappearing on me. What was that all about? Oh, congratulations on the Final Fantasy plat. Yeah! I had a really good time with that. I'll talk to a little bit more about that once this guy is down, because this guy's actually annoying me. There we go. Right, this went outside the battle last time I went over there. So why don't you come over here? There we go. Come on. got to be nearly staggered now. Come on. Oh! Yeah! Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I should have this ready to go as well. Although it's still got loads of health left. Go, 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 go. Okay, whoa. Okay. Okay, let's keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging, keep dodging. Alright, have I got... No, I need diamond dust to get the stagger gauge going a little bit more. I wish this guy would not stick around this area a little bit, right on the outside of the battle arena, because last time we did this, ended up like just like, you know. All right, I've got a diamond dust now. Get a little bit closer and we'll talk. All right, where is he? All right, here we go. Get this going. God, I still like just ah. Wait, just get in the. Will you come in the arena? Just like sitting about. Like, I swear this thing. Okay, we're halfway there. I'm wanting to get the diamond dust back up again. We should stagger it more quickly. Go, 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 go. Cool. Alright. Let's go with Phoenix Shift. Right, have I got it? Nearly. Okay, nearly. Okay, I've got it. Ah, has it gone away? Oh, God. Bad timing on my part. Come on. It'll end up being dead by the time we kind of get down there. I might as well. Might take it out with this. Where'd you go? Oh. Let's just get this quake out of the way, because this is going to beast me if I don't be careful. Okay, maybe I'll take this guy out. Oh, I staggered. Haha. Okay, let's just get this going. My goodness. This thing just needs to go away, I swear. I'm kind of done with you now. There we go. Woo! Alright. I swear, you get like all this experience and the bar just goes up like by this. Absolutely insane. 92,000 experience points. Up the bar that much. All right. Yeah, let's move on. God. Yeah, I decided to go through Final Fantasy 1, managed to get the Platinum Trophy. It's not a difficult Platinum, I'll be honest with you. Nothing's missable in Final Fantasy 1, which makes it really, really good. But the amount of times I got lost in that game was absolutely crazy. There's none of this waypoint stuff. The thing with the Final Fantasy, particularly the old ones, you have to listen to like every NPC. I managed to get like an item from like a dungeon. It tells you it's a key item. It does a whole show and tell with it. And then I got out of the dungeon and I kind of spoke to an NPC. And the NPC was like, "Oh, my brother's looking for that. I should definitely give it to him." And I'm like, "Cool. Where is he?" And it's like, I tried to repeat the dialogue and it just said the same thing over and over and over again. And I was like, well, where is he then? So you ended up having to like go around all the towns to make sure that you try and find the right NPC to talk to hand over the item to then progress on to the next thing. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, the amount of times that was going on was just absolutely crazy. Right, return to Martha's Rest. Can I just fast travel there? I'm bored of running around now. Yeah, let's go. I'm just going to fast travel. So much quicker. So much quicker. Right, let's get ourselves in there. Let's go speak. Let's go speak to Martha. Old school games. Yeah. It does not hold your hand, I'll tell you. The thing is, oh, am I here? Oh, she's here. Okay, she's just sitting down. I thought she'd be behind the bar. Yeah, there's no hand holding. You have to kind of be really paying attention to it. Almost take notes. Whenever somebody says something that they need an item, like take a note of like who said it and where. Or at least where they said it and what item they're looking for. So as soon as you get the item, you know where to go. That'd be my big suggestion when it comes to Final Fantasy. And I've just started Final Fantasy II.
This was all my fault.
I'm liking it so far. I've not really delved into it too much.
You couldn't have known.
The thing that I've noticed straight away is the map's pretty open. Literally from the off, you can just go wandering off. Like literally halfway around the world, you can just go walking and just kind of go out and about. And that's one of the things that I've been a bit daunted. I get daunted by that sort of like that big freedom. I like to be a little bit guided. I like things to kind of like entice me somewhere. That's cool. But if it just kind of goes, here's the world, off you go, I'm like, I get a little bit lost. So, and the thing with Final Fantasy 2 with the Platinum is there is missables. There's quite a few of them. So I am going to make some notes as to what I need to make sure that I don't miss on my way around. So I'm definitely excited about that. And 2 is the one I probably know the least about. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I'd say 3 is. I've never played 3. I've played a little bit like of all the others, but 3 I've not played at all. And 2 I feel like I've played barely much now. Yeah, Deke's platinumed. I think he's on 6 now. I don't know if he's finished 6. He might have done. He's been going through them very recently, old Deke. He, bless him, like he was offering to, you know, sort of give me some advice and that, which I'm always happy to take. But yeah. But that's kind of my goal this year, is to get through the Pixel remasters. I don't know what anybody thinks in the chat would be like, but I've got my playthrough like captured, and I don't know if that's going to be something people are interested in watching my playthrough. It's pretty amateur, but then again, like it's a blind playthrough, so it's probably going to be. Oh, we've got a side quest here. We'll come back to that. Although that's going to get us the Chocobo, but we're not going to have the Chocobo till a little bit later. But yeah, if you're ever wondering about how to get the Chocobo in this game, that is how to get the Chocobo. we are going to head back to the hideout. Yeah. Let's head back to the hideout. Or the hideaway, should I say. I keep saying hideout. Yeah.
Where's Gav?
How long did it take me? I think my time was about 17 hours to platinum Final Fantasy 1. Which is about right. I believe they sort of say it takes about 15 hours to get through. So yeah, I was slightly longer than that.
I've missed that scowl.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Rich. There's always so many games. I feel like in my head, I've kind of just like, that's kind of been my target of this year, is to kind of focus on those. So that's, I don't really have backlog stuff. I'm not worried about anything else at the moment. I'm just concentrating on Pixel remasters. Obviously, Rebirth comes out in a couple of weeks. Less than that now.
The Dominion after the fall of Drake's head. And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to stop.
But now's not a bad time to pick up the Pixel remasters, though. If anybody is looking, they are currently on sale. They're about £50 if you buy them as a bundle, which is what I did. It was, I don't know if it's about £52 or something like that. Like, they got reduced. But yeah, I've picked up, so that's like basically 6 games that you're going to get. And, you know, you're sort of paying, what, sort of like £8 each, £8.50, that sort of range to try and get like each of them. So I always find that's a very good bargain, and they look lovely to play. I really enjoyed myself with it, actually. I enjoyed the aesthetic of it. Like, the backgrounds are beautiful, the particle effects are so nice to look at. The pixel sprites are really really sweet, really nice, really classic and old school. They have that feel to it.
Will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Oh, I love like the music that kind of kicks into these.
Nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle,
Uncle Byron.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
100 cities. Where are those cities?
Rossfield.
Where are they?
And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Oh, it clicks.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for?
Here we go. So there we go. So that is our next destination. We've got quite the journey to do before we kind of get there. I feel like this is where the hideaway kind of opens up. Yeah, so there are side quests that are linked to... I can't remember what they call it now, but there's like rewards that you get for helping people around the world, which are pretty decent rewards as well. Much better than just the normal side quest rewards that you pick up. And also we have the board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Now side quests are going to start to open up around here. I would normally suggest kind of going around and collecting some of these and start kind of working on them. Nothing is opened up in the forge or anything like that. Although I do have to do this. unfortunately. I have to put this on. I need to have that music while we're here in the hideaway. Has to happen. So we journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. I'll just quickly obviously show you guys. So once you start kind of completing a lot of these side quest missions, you start kind of earning like funds and things get sent through to the hideaway.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Yeah, why not?
Here you go.
So there's like a mission that's kind of like up in there. So that one's already been kind of located up, so that's fine. And you can obviously fast travel like over to it.
Oh, Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up.
Yeah, sure.
I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ooh, get some ability points. Lovely stuff. Yeah. I like ability points. So yeah, once we kind of like keep completing side missions, you kind of just earn a reputation. Berserker ring. Yeah, more of these will unlock as we kind of go through it. Not just these, but I believe like a lot more as well.
Out there, Cid.
And then of course we have the board where we get to kind of check out a lot of the hunts that are going on.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board?
These are obviously like other side things for you to go through and do. We've already experienced one of them anyway. And you might run into some anyway, but
dealt with when they're spotted doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
sure. Ah, Moogle. Very cute. I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fear of the forest. Okay.
Right.
Right.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Curse-breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay. So at the moment, we only have a few hunts that are kind of like here. You get a fair bit of experience and things. And also rewards for the, for just previous thing. I've forgotten the name already. I can't even remember it. But yeah. You can obviously sort of start like taking a lot of these down. I'll probably be doing a lot of these kind of like out and about. I don't know. I don't know if people are really interested in me going around doing the hunts board too much. I'm not too sure. We should have a destination point here. So let's go. Let's go. Cool, that took 45 minutes like just to get that one little mission like done. I'm so sorry. Oh, the eerie music that has happened like with this is like.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dharmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Ah, come on, Torgal.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Revenge.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Obviously, this is where we kind of throw back to the start of the game, where we first saw Jill as Shiva.
To the end.
And she was with the Crusaders, I want to say. They're from the west on the island. They house themselves on Drake's Breath, which is where we're kind of going to now. And she was their kind of captive and used as, like, you know, a weapon.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Yeah, more than likely.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still
okay. So we got to head down this way? Okay. Cool. Oh wow. Okay. Sweet. This is where everything sort of like just looks all connected, where it's all kind of coming up. So yeah, like things are going to be closed off there. Okay, cool.
Between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
Level 62. What level am I now? I don't know. What have we got? Attributes. What am I? Oh, level 59. Things are starting to get a little bit ahead of me. This is where I'm probably going to need to start doing some grinding. Here we go. This is where, like, you know, these enemies are going to start to become a little bit more over leveled than I am. Hopefully it won't be too bad for us. It's just the ridiculous, like, numbers of experience and the fact that the bar just never seems to go up to be able to... Okay, so we're exiting this way. The music in this place. Oh, PTR! How you doing, my man? Would you like to know more? More about what, PTR? More about what?
Nothing, we're loyalists.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Oh.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small?
Yeah,
There's
what would
barely
they?
room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Intriguing.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Ooh.
The Empire wants answers on what the Empire
Black
wants.
Shield murdered?
The Empire gets.
Oh.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Okay.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think.
There should be another person that we need to speak to around here.
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Where's the other one? Oh, up here. Okay.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But we need to find out.
Let's speak with the locals.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing
Oh, you know that.
those Imperial soldiers
What do you want?
who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Hmm.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Fair point.
Then we shall be on our way.
Yeah. Hmm.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Read the message above that. I'm not too sure, PTR. I mean, the above message is one from Rich. Are you referring to Rich's message?
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
We're going to be...
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
Ooh, these echoes. Oh, it's not showing.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. It's over.
I kind of did make that look easy, didn't I? Sorry about that. It's the opening dialogue to Starship Troopers. You've been playing a lot of Helldivers, I suppose, recently, haven't you, PTR? I'm guessing that's a reference to that. You've been squashing some bugs and everything else. We gotta head this way. Cool. We'll have a little optional fight here, get some experience. I don't know. Oh, we got a bomb. Oh dear. Weird, showing on screen but not in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It should only really be showing the stuff on here. So I'm just trying to take care of this guy at the moment. Uh-oh. Oh, where'd these guys turn up? Well, you're dead. What do we got? Hopefully we can't take these out. Oh, did it come up on the screen instead, did it? Are they gone? Okay. Now they're gone. Whew. It's so chaotic. Alright, what's this over here? No item. Go grab that. Here we go. Oh, 2 sharp fangs. Love it. Love it. Oh, okay. Helldivers 2 and it has heavy Starship Troopers. It really does. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is really Starship Troopers. Such a great concept, though. I'm glad Helldivers 2 is doing pretty well for itself. I really do. I'm glad it is. Am I going this way? I don't suppose it matters kind of which way I really go. I think it matters too much. We've got some enemies here, which is great. I need to get some levels up, though. What else we got? There we go. Cool. Take that. What did we get? Oh, okay. It's just like, oh, it's like, just get me a level up already. It's nowhere near. It takes ages. I do feel like the leveling system is kind of a lot weirder and a lot slower. Okay, we're taking this on. Let's go. Oh. Ow. Oh, there we go. We're done. Cool. Right, so I think we're good here. We end up kind of going over to the bridge. Oh, have I ended up? Oh, okay. I need to go downwards. That's fine. Okay, now we're good. What's this item over here? Let's grab this. Whoa! Alright, fine. You're finished. Okay, good. There we go. Fine. This is where I feel like we're going to sort of start to run into...
Blood, Clive.
Uh-oh.
And still wet.
Torgal knows what's up. Torgal knows.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
I always find this stuff just so hilarious. I really do. I am like, you have absolutely no idea, do you? Who this guy is. Right, let's go. Let's go with that. Hopefully I might be able to position myself well to be able to take these out. There we go. There we go. I swear these lads, like, it's barely an inconvenience, but there you go. Cool. And we get another cutscene where the Black Shield dies. Okay.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
All right, on we go. Oh, the ominous music. I hate it. Let's grab this item. This is probably one of the more disturbing scenes that is going to happen here. Remember when I first played this? It's pretty horrific. So if anybody is watching, it's a little bit, I don't know, squeamish.
Find something.
I probably would look away.
Death.
Uh-oh.
Found her.
Oh, it's horrible. Alright, 2 secs.
This was my mother's doing.
Sorry about that.
Why?
We had the
Why
monitor
would anyone?
was still turned on and it was going to make a noise.
Understood her. But this.
Clive.
Oh dear.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Oh, terrible.
We should go.
Yes.
I
We
mean,
can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
okay. Oh dear. This whole town was just slaughtered. For no real reason.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Oh, hello. Refugee. What are you saying?
By way of Oldhill, did you?
I did.
Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Did, Mummy? I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Oh, chest. Take that. I mean, I tend to find like looking for chests is, you know, I mean, you can do it. I never really find that they're massively necessary.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Oh, hello, Chocobo. Right, let's keep on moving by way of this. So, Port Isolde is not too far away, actually. We are pretty much at the destination, but there's a little bit that we, of course, need to do before we actually get in the place. I'm going to do a couple of fights. Come on. There we go. Oh, getting there. Halfway to another level. I feel like I'm going to have to go do some side questing just so I can kind of get...
What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
Yeah.
Those who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
This is there we go. Come on. There we go. Done. Wonderful. Right, okay. Let's grab this item. See what that is. 10 gil. Cool.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oh, hello. Fast travel. There we go. Right, another cutscene.
Have mercy.
So, by the looks of it, they're not letting anyone in. I mean, there's not loads of them out there.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the
Or
same.
just, you know, kill
Was
them,
that the
I
only
suppose. Hey, Clive.
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Maybe we'll
Find our way into the city there.
find our way in.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Well, what does it matter?
As long as it is abandoned.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, an actual mission here. Cool.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Maybe. Maybe. Right, let's make our way inside here. There we go. Oh. I always find that it's like weird that they have the same button to initiate than a jump button.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly
I remember Final Fantasy XV having that same problem. You end up jumping around trying to interact with something. Okay.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
All right, here we go. Oh, when will these guys learn? I mean, I'm going to wait for this... Here we go. Just been going to take out quite a fair few of these, I think. What have we got? There we go. Done. Enemies bested. I love it because they all get up in a minute. Alright, what have we got? Not much. Okay, cool.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead. The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
Oh, I really enjoyed this moment when I played this. The realization that he was still alive. Loved it. It was great.
We can speak inside.
I like that he survived. It's unfortunate that the others didn't, but...
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
Yeah, no, I suppose she doesn't.
For her own home.
Yeah.
That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Her new son.
Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Let's go. I just took out a bunch of them not too long ago. I'm sure we can do a few more.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Let's go.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Well, it'd be completely out of character if they didn't.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Okay. Let's go.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Not much. Although there is an upgrade here, so that'd be quite nice.
As you wish, my lord.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. No. I feel like I've got everything that I need. That's fine.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
It's good that they've been laid to rest properly.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay. Right. Let's run up there. Let's go.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
We get a few enemies. No. These are just
Look at me sideways. Come along now.
I feel like they have a dragoon here as well. I feel like that's the boss.
On your command, my lord.
I'm just going. This is happening. Oh, they've got a nice little mage there.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
I swear these people are idiots. How do they not know that we are dominants?
Forest area!
Like,
Revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
I mean, yeah, I mean you can say that all you want, mate. But this move is just so overpowered. Ah. We're going to get more on here.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Get the stag up. Here we go. What have I got? Not a lot. I don't think I've got anything that's going to really... Okay, let's do that. I guess rid of the big dragon anyway. Come on, stay here. Is that it? Haha. Oh, no worries, PTR. Thank you so much for dropping in anyway. Good night, Dad.
Albeit a misguided one.
Yeah, I figured there was going to be a dragoon here.
You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yeah, alright. We could try and freeze him, which is always a very good strategy to have. We should be able to stagger him pretty soon, I'm hoping. Although I didn't really do too much to him. Where is he? Well, doing that was pretty much a waste of time then. There we go. Right, okay, stagger him. Yeah, right. Okay, let's do this one. And then we're going to hit Diamond Dust again. Got another one of these to go. And that's about it. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Lovely stuff. Like 100,000. Come on. Dragon talent. Got all sorts of stuff there. Okay, cool. It's all crafting bits. Cool. Okay. I feel like this is sort of the end of this sort of mission.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Well, we seem to have taken out a fair few of them.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Well,
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
There we go. Well done, guys. Now I feel like we're going to get a level up. 115,000. Yay! Level 60. There we go. Cool. Cool stuff. Do I have enough experience AP points now, like to sort of start leveling up some of my bits and pieces as well? So one of the other trophies with the big grindy trophies that you need to do, other than like completing this, is to obviously max out every ability.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant.
I'm sure he is.
Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay. Except the,
with pride.
There we go.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Is it going to jump straight into it? I think it might. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got quite the cutscene, like, coming up here with these guys. We're going to get the reunion, Clive, with Lord Byron.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Here he is, the man himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
It's obviously something that they did when he was younger.
Infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Byron's the best. He's so great.
Always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
I mean, you got to be hungry, you know.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Oh, I love the music of this part as well. It's so great.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Cid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Always reminds me, it's sort of similar to like the prelude. It's just another version of it. It's great. Okay. I feel like at this point the cutscene's going to continue us on until we get to the island.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I feel like I was thinking about like, oh, I might be able to like have a bit of time to maybe do like a side quest, but I think by the time this cutscene actually finishes.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
It's nice you get a lot of backstory about her now.
They turned it on those who could. So I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Aww.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Hmm. Do we head back to the hideout? Oh, we do. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yes, we go back to the hideout. We have to go back here first. Hippie monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Ooh.
Typical nobles.
We'll do a little bit more here.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched
We've got a bit
that
of
you should
time.
find me such good company.
I'm hoping we'll try and get ourselves up to the point of
It is not your
start of the
company,
mission.
but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Hmm.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed.
Although for me, Vivian is never always the most engaging character from the cast that we have here. I do appreciate these overviews of locations that we're about to go into.
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Ah, opportunists.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
They've already been making their move. We've been seeing the Crusaders out and about. Obviously, they tried to go after Drake's Fang, which is like in Dalmeki. We had them have their battle with them quite a while back. And we've seen them down in the Crystalline Dominion taking battle with Sanbreque as well, with the fight against... Oh no, that was the Waloods, wasn't it? Waloods are over that side.
I'd say you'd be forgiven.
But yeah, the Iron Kingdom have been battling with the Dalmex, but then the Dalmex have obviously like they won with Titan.
To destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Right, so where to next?
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Okay, speak with Jill. Oh, I loved having this music in this location.
We'll be over soon. One way or another.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things.
So this is like a cult religion, like the Crystalline Orthodox. Because you have like the main religion, like of Griga in Sanbreque, that they kind of look to the crystal power.
And I know that I can do it.
And then you have these that are more of a sort of cult leader sort of style of like worshipping.
And I'll be beside you too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together, all while Cid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Okay, I feel like that's going to be it for this section. I think so, yeah. So there's the next mission. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Okay, I'm not going to start the mission just yet. That's going to be for next week, so I'm not going to get into that now. We've already been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So I'm actually going to... I'm going to tackle, I think, a maybe a side quest or two. What's that? Right, what we got? Let's just do a side quest. We'll do a side quest. What do you want? Oh, he needs the ingredients, doesn't he?
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I normally stream until about 10 PM, so we've got about 10 minutes.
Where's your sense of adventure, Cid?
So we'll try and just squeeze a little bit more into it, and then we'll be finishing up once we've done this.
For a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Cid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic.
His responses to these.
So,
it's like,
ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay. Let's prioritize the quest. And let's head on over to the butcher. I like that we can kind of like fast track travel around here as well, which is great. In the hopes of trying to get ourselves around here.
Those of us who are still here have to look
Right.
each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, and there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that, and even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I don't think 3 Reeds is too far away. I don't think it's down there. Okay. I have to go down. Okay. Trying to just sort of get my bearings of where I need to go.
Stay sharp.
Just trying to think. I feel like I'd be better off going down, I think. We should be pretty good, I think. Yeah, so I head down this way through here and then up and then round. Okay, I could have gone along the bridge, I think. That's fine though. We got ourselves some things to kill as well. Get some levels up, which is going to be crucial. We need to do that. There we go. Kind of need to try and get ourselves a little bit more of a level up. I don't know what the enemies are going to be like when we finally get ourselves over to Drake's Breath. Hello. Okay. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no, hang on. Wrong way. Goes down this way. And across the next section. And then we should find it. Here we go.
At least I know what I'm up against.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a bother though. Right, okay, let's go with this, because it should go straight through them all. There we go. Easy. Haha. Enemy slain. Cool. And we have the key item. Sweet.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I think what I'll be taking on is over the course of this week, I'm going to clear up these side quests and bits and pieces off stream and see how much I can do there.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Sure did.
I did indeed.
Hopefully that's it.
Marvelous. Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Oh, God. Oops, sorry. That's me knocking the mic. This ought to be interesting, hey? Uh-oh.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Cid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Cid.
Fair dues.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Cool. I mean, this is kind of where you're going to get a bulk of like experience just by completing these, so it's worth doing them just to get the experience up. Okay. I'm gonna have a quick look at the old abilities here. So we're gonna start mastering these. That one's an upgrade. It just takes so long. Got so much to do. I've got all of these skills like to finish buying up and upgrade and stuff. Like just madness how much it's going to take to do all of this. Absolutely insane. Oh, sorry, while I'm here, we'll pop our save. Yeah, I believe I still know what we were doing there. There we go. Alright, cool. Okay, let me just change over the old here. I'm going to end the stream in just a moment, guys. So, obviously, guys, I want to thank everybody for jumping in there. With some wonderful people, obviously, jumping into the chat. If you were lurking, of course, thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'll be aiming to try and be back again next week. Although, I know the next couple of weeks are going to be busy. We're going to be working on a lot of rebirth stuff over at Final Fantasy Union. So, obviously, go and make sure that you're checking out the channel over there. You better kind of like get all of the upcoming videos that I'm particularly working on at the moment. So we'll be kind of like pumping some stuff out over there in due course. But guys, obviously not too long now to wait until Rebirth. So I do hope people are massively excited for it. You know, do be aware. I've heard rumors and things, people chatter about people getting their games dispatched or delivered. Like, you know, there's a lot of chatter about games potentially being sent out. So do be aware of that. Make sure people aren't obviously posting up in the way of like spoilers and stuff. It's going to be unfair. So just protect yourselves out there in terms of that. But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful rest of the weekend. I will try my best to try and keep these live streams coming your way. Of course, don't forget to, you know, like the video, do subscribe to the channel. If you want to ding the notification bell, it does help you to know when I am actually going live, so you can kind of always come back and join us another time. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone, and keep hunting those trophies. Goodbye, guys. Take care, everyone.